let's talk about our AFLW team. So, yesterday at Vic Park, the Pies played Hawthorn, and I'll get it out the way that I always say this, but I absolutely love going to Vic Park, watching football at Vic Park, obviously watching the girls play, so you're watching another team, another Collingwood team at Vic Park, and it's beautiful. Like I say, I never went to Vic Park when I was younger because Dad was never a football head, so we didn't get that experience. But I get to watch the Collingwood, a couple of Collingwood girls team do it now, and it was great. It was great. I froth Vic Park, but what I don't froth is what this Collingwood team has been dishing up. Let's talk about it. So we're 2 games into the AFLW season. We played the opening round last week against Sydney. We lost that one, got smashed in that one. I only lost by a few goals in the end, but it was just a mauling just in general with the way that Sydney played. And then we played Hawthorn at Victoria Park, and we lose by 47 points. Hawthorn kicked their largest score. It's their biggest winning margin, and we just looked shell shocked. Is probably the best way to describe it. Now, a bit of Swoop stuff just before we break down these last couple of games for the AFLW girls. I am I'm pretty disappointed because I wanted to do a video last week, and I've been in talks with Collingwood, and I've really wanted to get one of the girls every single week just for a 20-minute Zoom call, just so you can see their perspective on the game. Dissect last week, talk about the upcoming week, and talk about what they sort of go through. We know that they're part timers and all stuff like this. So just an inside look at their preparation, and we know that it's different from the men's and all this sort of stuff. And I thought that would be really good to sort of give that to you guys. I've been in talks with Collingwood to sort of do that. They haven't been able to accommodate it for some reason. I've been asking every couple of weeks, and I'm spewing. It sucks. Like, I know I am grateful for everything that the club sort of helps me with when they can help me and stuff like that. But I'm a bit spewy with this in general, because I thought it'd be my platform is a good platform for the girls to get just a little bit more media, quote unquote media attention, and just to get out to the fans a little bit, because we don't really see that, because we don't see that at all. There's not enough media coverage for the girls in general. So I thought I could help out. Unfortunately not. I'm spewing because it's just 20 minutes a week is all I really want. But that's just I just need to get that out there because it's just been on my head, and I don't usually complain, but this, yeah, upset me a little bit. But let's talk about these last 2 weeks. So like I said, we go down to Hawthorn, we get smashed, and I think we overestimate what this Collingwood team can do every preseason. We look good. We've got some really big names. Britt's coming back from that injury. Bree as well. Ruby didn't. I'm pretty sure Ruby didn't play most of last season with an injury. Sabrina Frederick looks good. We get a couple of young girls in. Lucy Cronin, 18-year-old, has been fantastic as well these last couple of games. But we got a new coach. Sam Wright comes in, but it's more of the same with this team. And I know that skill-wise and stuff, there's still a lot to go. There's a lot to go, a lot to improve on. But when you see Hawthorn just running in packs and hitting targets and just looking very silky, very smooth at the way that they transition the ball, we just couldn't keep up. And in the first half, we played a really good contested brand of footy, and clearance brand of footy. Just didn't get reward for effort. In the second half, at halftime, we were only down by a couple of goals or whatever it was. In the second half, we didn't kick a goal at all. At your home ground, you don't kick a goal at all because we're panicking when we have the ball. We're rushing when we have the ball. When we're trying to, when we get the ball in the back line, we push it out and kick it out. That we're kicking to no one. It's all Hawthorn. And I think it's just more of the same. And what I'm seeing from these last 2 games, to what I was seeing the last couple of seasons with Steve Simmons, it looks the same, and that's what's disappointing, because I thought Sam Wright would come in and be and put his own spin on it. And it's only 2 games in, right? It's only 2 games in, so we do give him the benefit of the doubt, and he's got his own sort of team going around there. But there's just so much room for improvement, and it was just really frustrating to watch yesterday, where we're just getting the basics wrong. And when you're getting the basics wrong, you're not going to win a lot of games. And it's just, yeah, it's just a little bit of a spew because, when Britt Benici, these last 2 games, she's probably leading the Collingwood best and fairest at the moment. She's absolutely been smashing it. Sav Frederick is probably had the best 2 games that she's had since being at the club. We welcomed back Bree Davey yesterday from an injury. There were times when she was playing forward when we really needed her in the guts, but I guess that's, a bit of management load. But there hasn't been really anyone to sort of super new to super step up. We're relying on those quote unquote older heads. And it stems from the Pies losing good players every single year. We lose Chloe to Sydney, and the AFLW, or the committee or whatever, gives us absolutely bugger all back, which is pathetic because Chloe is one of the best players in the competition, and we get nothing back. We lose Captain Steph Kiochi, and Jamie Lambert as well. And every single year we just lose one good player every single year, and that fucks with the team, with the team dynamic. And I'm pretty sure. So next week we go up and we play the Lions, and I hope we put up a good fight, because what I'm seeing isn't a good fight at all. And I'm spewing because I absolutely love watching the FRW. I love watching our girls. It's a Collingwood team, so of course I'm going to support them, just like I supported the netball when I could. But what I'm seeing just doesn't fill me with any confidence that this is going to be a finals season. Something else that I wanted to mention as well, and I talked to my friend Tim about it. AFL, going to the games, like I said at the start of the year, I love going to Vic Park and watching the girls and stuff like that. And over the last couple of years, it's been a fun sort of vibe there. It's been pretty good, community sort of vibe, blah, blah, blah. When I went yesterday, it was good to go back to Vic Park, but it felt a little bit, I don't know, it felt a little bit dead. I don't know if any of you guys went and watched it, but it felt a little bit dead. And I don't know if that's because we didn't kick a lot of goals, so there wasn't a lot of action from the cheer squad or anything like that. But there was just something off about the vibe, and it was packed. I think there was about 3,000 or 4,000 people there. I don't have the proper number on me, but it was packed. But there was just something a little bit off about the vibe of it all. And I don't know if that's because of, yeah, like I said, we're just losing and we're not playing good football, or there's something systemic with it, with the club, or with something else. But it just didn't feel like what it used to feel like, that community spirit. I can't really, unless you went this year and unless you went last year to sort of compare, it's hard to really put into words, but that's just what I'm feeling. But look, I'm going to have someone on every single week, a fan on every single week, to talk about the AFLW, because I, again, love it. So we're going to do that every single week until the season finishes. Hopefully get one of the girls on at one point in time to talk about it as well. But until then, like, comment, subscribe, tay family, tay friends, tay pets, and until next time, double shackers. I'll sweep you later.